Hey folks, I'm going to be putting together a meal here that I call Southwest Jambalaya or Tex-Mex style jambalaya. It's a one skillet meal, gets finished off in the oven. It's very good. I got a pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs and a pound of chorizo. I'm just going to go through here, process this chicken up into, bite-sized chunks. And I'm going to season this chicken with some plain old taco seasoning. And we're going to sear it off a little bit in the skillet with the chorizo. And then there's some onions and bell peppers that's going to go in here. So I'm just trying to get these into bite-sized chunks. And after we put the onion and pepper in there, a few other seasonings, some fragrant rice is going to be added to this, and cook it off in the oven. And then it gets topped with some Monterey Jack blend cheese. Delish. Easier to do than traditional jambalaya, I think. Not a lot easier, but a little easier. I mean, jambalaya itself is not hard to do. There's quite a few steps to it. But it's pretty good, and it's just a different way to do a ham and rice dish. That's what jambalaya is. Basically, it's a ham and rice dish. And the ham we're adding here is chorizo. Got 1 pound. So those are down into pretty good chunks. Just gonna sprinkle them with a little bit of taco seasoning here. That should do it. And get this skillet heated up. Get to cooking. Be back in a few. Alright folks, let's get this skillet here oiled up a little bit. A little olive oil in. Add the chicken. Wash hands. Let's try to get this chicken hard a little bit instead of brown up instead of steaming. Pretty crowded. Not trying to cook it here, just give it a little color. Let that taco seasoning kind of brown up there just a minute or two. Be back in a minute. We're getting a little color on it. Not bad. Alright, we got that browned up pretty good. Let's get this chorizo in here. Get it cooking with this chicken. Alright, we'll let that brown off for a few minutes. Alright, we got the pink out of the chorizo. I'm going to put some onion and bell pepper in here. I got about a half of an onion and about a half of a bell pepper. We're just going to get this mixed in here. Just keep cooking here a few minutes. Let that soften up a little bit. And we'll add some more stuff. Be back in a minute. Alright, while we're sweating down these vegetables, I'm going to add some green chili. And I got a big can here, but I don't need all of them. I'm going to put about half of that can in there. That's a 7-ounce can. So I'll put about 3.5 ounces of green chilies in here. Make it extra good. Got some garlic meat going here. I think that's 2 cloves crushed garlic. I'm going to get that in there and let it get fragrant. It's about ready to get some more stuff added to it before it goes in the oven. Sure smells good. I'm going to go ahead and put a cup of rice. This is basmati rice. Basmati, however you say it. We're going to get that in there. The oven says it's ready. I got a can of Rotel, needs to go in. Got a can of enchilada sauce. Smell delish. Alright, we're going to put a tablespoon of cilantro in here. About a teaspoon of oregano. I'll get some cumin in here. I'm going to do about a half a teaspoon of cumin. A cup of chicken stock, or chicken broth, whatever you got. Yes, sir. Gonna be delish. Let me look, see if I missed anything over here. No, I think I got it all. Alright, let me look for some aluminum foil, get this covered, and then it's going to go in the oven. I got to put a little salt and pepper in here. I know there was salt in that chorizo, and then of course that taco seasoning, but it's going to need a little more. Put a half of a teaspoon of pepper, and let's put about a half a teaspoon of salt. This is going to go in the oven about 20 minutes. Should do it. That rice is going to soak up a lot of this liquid. And it's going to be the consistency of a jambalaya. Going to be real good. Get that covered up some kind of way. Off to the oven she goes. Let's set a timer. 20 minutes. See y'all then. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out the oven. I had to add another 10 minutes, so I cooked mine for a total of 30 minutes. I looked at it at the 20-minute mark, and there was too much moisture in there, and my rice was not done. But you can see here now, just right. It was exactly where you want it. This is still going to have to cook about 5 or 10 more minutes with no cover to get this cheese on here. And I've got a 4 cheese blend. It's Monterey Jack cheddar, some quesadilla cheese, and something else I can't even pronounce. But it looks good, so we're going to put this on here. I think that'll do it. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of cilantro on here, just like that. And I always got to top something with something a little extra. I'm just going to put a little bit of this taco seasoning right on that cheese. Just like that. Let's get the oven cranked back up here and put this back in. We just want this cheese to melt. It's probably hot enough to do it as it is. About 5-10 minutes. See some. Let's pull this out the oven and look at this. Dang! Whew! Man, I tell you what, how'd that happen? It just seemed too easy. This one of them dishes that turn out so, looking so good and tasting so good, you like, I can't even believe it's that easy. It smelled delicious. I can't wait to dig off in that for some dinner. Alright, we're going to let that cool about 15-20 minutes because I'm telling you, it's smoking hot. And as it cools, everything will kind of go back together and meld real good. And that's a Southwest Jambalaya, Tex-Mex style. We'll be back here shortly. Shoot, let's get some of this plated up. See what we're looking like. Ooh-wee. There we go. Put a little parsley on the top. That's it. Easy to do. Very filling. Delish. Alrighty. Till next time. Peace.